All right, Jake and Amir, watch Jake and Amir, New York City edition with the Rosenberg twins.
Don't do it, David.
Are you ready for this?
Take it out, David.
Oh, nice.
Coward.
What do I get to do?
Oh, Jesus.
Get me. Get me.
Jeff will let you do it. Jeff will do anything for your
You're
favor.
the man, Jeff. Jeff let us break his fucking leg on camera. He's so cool. Welcome to Jake and Amir Watch Jake and Amir. I'm here with Dave Rosenberg and Jeff Rosenberg, who made their fair share of appearances in our episodes.
Dave's got the headphones.
Are you listening to a
sunglasses,
podcast right now?
The Jewel.
Jewel, you're gonna vape during the episode. That's the plan? You're not even listening. You're listening to This American Life. It's not even plugged in. Oh,
Very good.
Very good. I wanted to start with Citizen's Arrest. Do you guys remember this episode?
No.
This is when you're selling drugs to Jake, and then Dave makes a small cameo.
Oh, right.
And playing Jeff.
A little movie magic.
Is this your first Jake and Amir episode?
Yes.
So your debut into the universe.
And I'd been doing them for decades before.
From the very beginning.
Yeah. I went to college, of course, got a double degree in business and psychology from
what school did you go to?
Georgetown.
Not true.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
You went to
I was
James
laughing.
The Georgetown of Shenandoah Valley. Virginia's fourth best state school.
All right, nice. Let's get started. We're gonna watch a little bit.
JMU! What camera?
It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not gonna use that part, obviously.
JMU!
Very cool.
You
got married to one.
A Duke.
Which one?
A Duke and a Duchess.
Jake and Amir. Yeah.
Get off of me.
My shirt. The green one.
That's right. I saw it from you.
You.
What are you wearing? What's your shirt there?
That is John Zanussi's surf company.
What is it called?
Surf Bang.
Surf Bang, yeah.
So it's just the shirt that he gave you, and then the glasses we gave you, or?
The glasses are probably something Romley ordered 5,000 of.
Okay, so you got one of them. The beanie?
Beanie is, I don't know where the beanie's from. I need a better look at it.
For a long time, you actually owned a drug rug sweater. Isn't that right?
I stole it from a girl that I dated when I was abroad for school.
Very
I actually recently, like within the past 6 months.
Tried to get back together with her?
Well, every
for the
6
rug.
months I try to get back together with. No, I tossed it because it's like I think it's covered in some sort of like coffee stain that I couldn't get rid of.
That makes sense.
So far you're just trying to buy drugs off of Jeff.
Yeah.
You got that bud for your bud? You mind if I test the product?
You're cool at playing cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff, right?
Were you nervous, or were you just actually cool?
No, I'm always nervous. I'm nervous now.
You're just watching it. But you
I
come
think-
off as very like drug dealer
Wearing
chic.
sunglasses, and I don't even understand. Do you understand the lines I'm saying?
I don't think you've had a line yet.
I thought I
No,
just
you
had a
did.
line.
I
I because I'm a mumbler.
Yeah, you're just like, sure, whatever.
Yeah, your vibe here is that you're supposed to be playing it super cool.
Right,
So it
yeah.
works. You're like you're pretty nonchalant, almost
Nonchalant.
nonverbal, and I'm being insane.
think-
You're acting like this is cocaine.
I'm rubbing marijuana on my gums to test the product.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, this that Jamaican shit.
Offensive.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah, of course it is.
Offensive and illegal.
Like how we didn't do the dread head thing.
To get high on it, I'll just like sprinkle it on a doobie.
Whatever.
Okay, cool. Dope, man. You want to smoke it with me?
Not right now. It's 11:30. We're at work.
I'll hit you up after work.
Yeah.
And I will hit.
A drug dealer's so cool he doesn't even want to smoke because it's too early for him yet.
Grinding at work.
So now we're like I'm the insane one in this. I totally forgot. I didn't know. I guess.
But I'm also kind of weird. But it's
Right.
it's one where we're both not great because you're trying to be cool and I'm trying to do the right thing.
Right. So this is one where we're both.
I'm curious.
down.
What do you remember? What you do here? You want
Yeah, I
drugs?
arrest
Oh,
Jake.
citizens arrest.
Yeah.
Got it. And do I do anything?
It doesn't seem like you're fazed by it whatsoever. Let's watch. You up.
Hey, ow,
Everybody relax. I am making an old-fashioned citizen's... You're scrolling on your phone.
Stop it.
I am stopping it. I'm stopping the war. On drugs.
Seems you wouldn't be arresting me.
Hello, 911? Yeah, I caught the bitch. He is alive and well, for now. Nah, he's not even an underling. He's the head of this frickin' operation. I just chopped the head off the frickin' snake. This serpent beast. Yes, I'll hold.
Okay, hey, you made the handcuffs too tight.
911 doesn't make you do that.
Yeah, hello? Okay, so I got a stolen wallet here, a burner cell,
That's my wallet and my iPhone.
and keys that I believe were used in a murder-suicide.
How?
So you killed yourself with them? I found it. We're looking at a kilo and a half of that Colombian mud. This is Mexican grade A shit. You chose the wrong bull to tangle with, compende. Okay, here we go. Selfie.
Colombian mud.
Hashtag.
I'm also treating it like cocaine, which you were like 2 seconds ago. So in theory, we're both misunderstanding what this drug does together.
Did we have our podcast at this point?
No, I don't think so. I
Definitely
think this is
not.
like
This is like-
2011
yeah.
or 12.
I see. What do you think of this so far, Dave?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my big scene.
The big debut.
Hashbag.
Where did you even get these
That
plastic
was a funny joke. I said hashtag hashbag.
Oh, not bad.
handcuffs?
I'll ask the questions here. Ace Hardware.
You just answered my question.
They're gonna throw the book at you, you know that? And you know what else? I'm gonna let them, because I have a lot of pull in this court system. Don't ask me how or why.
How and why?
A judge ran over my face when I was 6. Wanna know the saddest part?
That you
Wait,
survived.
pause.
That I used.
I think that comes back, or either that or this is a callback to another time when you like are about to get fired, and Paul Greenberg, the
So he
CEO,
was a
says
car.
like, I don't know who you own at City Hall. I don't know who you know at City Hall, but they're not going to press charges.
Because somebody ran over not my head, but my face. This is really hard to pull off.
We established that you're like independently wealthy through like your father or
And
something,
well-connected.
but then also well connected with like the different city
Town owes you
councils.
favors.
Yeah, because as a 6-year-old, I would just lay my head on the street until somebody would run over my face.
To respect you. And now I know the truth about you. You're a drug.
It's a little bit of weed, you loser.
If I'm a loser, then I'm the biggest loser. Because truth be bold, I got a quota to hit this month and I am very much so under. Ever heard of being on thin ice? Well, it is springtime, my friend, and I am swimming in the shit. I guess you could say I'm up Shit's Creek with a paddle. Hey,
How did I memorize all these lines? I can't even do that like today. It seems like I was
And he probably
reading.
did like 15 takes.
Are you sort of becoming a cop in this?
Yeah,
Like,
that never comes back at all either.
right.
All right, now Jeff's had enough. I'm yelling too much in his area.
Enough.
holy shit, you must be dumber than you look. I gave you a get out of jail free tard and you're throwing it back in my face.
Retard.
It's oregano.
What?
I've been selling a Jake
Got back on.
This stuff gets them really fucked up. I don't sell drugs. I don't even know where to buy drugs, man. I'm a phony.
Bullshit.
So the joke being that Dave has been playing Jeff this whole time, and that when you take the hat off, it's the real you.
But there's too much. There's like too many milliseconds between the hat coming off and the switch. Like it should be a little more
Yeah,
seamless.
on the action.
We could have done that so much better. Like just even if you like leaned forward with your head, like if you
Right.
leaned forward with
Right,
your
yeah,
with
like
your hand on the
reveal,
hat,
like-
and then
like
like
pulling
cuts
a
us, and then it
mask
cuts back. Like we could have done it like that.
It's funny that this is pre-Fat Dave too.
Yeah, you guys are roughly the same weight in this. This is Thin Dave.
Right before
Fave.
he started buying supplements online.
This shirt has gotten. We can cut to the other video where he wore this shirt. Right?
Wait, is that the pizza?
It's turned into a tank top.
Yes, in the pizza episode.
The pizza episode's the debut of this shirt.
The pizza episode might have been before this.
Really?
I don't think it predates this, Dave. Might. Could. Likely.
Sound off in the comments.
We'll never know. All right, let's watch the end of this.
Smoke the dankest reefer.
Code green, this.
The hat is back on.
It's back to me though.
Hey, give me the phone. Give me the phone. Officer, I am blazed, high, stoned, and gone. Okay, I need a slap on the wrist and some munchy snacks. Yes, Your Honor.
Not a judge.
I was gonna sprinkle it in a doobie. I cannot tell a hi.
What is that a reference to? I cannot tell a lie.
cannot tell a lie.
Which is George Washington?
I think so, yeah. So I wanted
Your alma mater.
to come clean.
Yeah, but why did you scream it like that?
I think because it made you laugh.
And we,
cannot tell a hi.
we don't even go back and acknowledge.
That it was Dave.
Yeah.
We never looked.
And I say there's no small actors, only small scenes.
Yeah, that was both.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Either way, it was a very
Right, there are no
small-
small parts, only small actors.
I'm a phony.
So what are we talking viewership? $250,000?
Yeah, 1.1
Then another
on
$250,000
that
on
guy.
YouTube?
Probably another mill, yeah.
How would you grade that episode?
Yeah.
On what scale? The
F through
Does it
A.
pass the Rosie test?
Yeah, we should talk about the Rosie test, which was us showing you rough cuts and
Right.
Both
you
of us,
giving your
of
notes.
course.
This is actually when you were at the fourth best school in Virginia.
State school. They have several
Great private schools.
Of course.
Sorry. Fourth best state
We weren't
school.
trying to build it up too much.
I think the Rosie test was not even give notes, it's if I laughed.
If you laugh.
But if you didn't laugh, what would we do? We would just still put it online, right? We were
I think
kinda
at a certain
fucked.
point we just liked showing it to Jeff because
Yeah,
it
we know it was really good when you would stamp your foot. When
Right.
You laughed.
Right.
That was
Oh,
like
because I had headphones on, so I couldn't really.
you would like gyrate.
There wasn't ever a time where like it failed the Rosie test so bad that we didn't put it up. But there were times when Jeff wouldn't laugh and we would maybe try to edit it again.
Right.
Or at the very least we would know that people wouldn't like it as much.
Or just all we could do is end it early. It's
Oh,
like, all right,
yeah.
let's cut the next 10 seconds, cut it off, and then if it's like a
Right.
90-second episode, we had to
Because they
end it
do
there.
tend to trail on.
Yeah, this one was a tight 9 seconds.
I actually remember when I started working at College Humor being pretty upset that you guys would call Jeff into the office. And I was sort of
What office?
the editing.
Oh, I see. Because you could, in theory, have also given the Rosie test as a Rosie
Well,
lyric.
Well,
Yeah, I'm definitely a Rosie.
I think I have a keener eye.
Check out Rosie's Frozies in stores now.
What's that?
It's my frozen chocolate peanut butter jam treat.
Okay. Sorry, what would you give this episode?
are they actually in stores?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Trader Joe's.
Walmart, Athens, Georgia.
You couldn't think of a lie fast enough? You said-
I said Trader Joe's.
so first you pretend to not hear me and then it's like you think of something. And then-
TJ's.
You're blinking a lot. It's a tell.
I think this episode's especially good because you both get to be zany in it, and I'm almost a loser in it.
Yeah, oh yeah, all of us are losers. That's kind of a fun thing. Everybody in this episode is a loser.
Right.
Well, you're
Like-
kind of okay because you're just taking advantage of other
But I
losers.
break down at the end.
Then he doesn't know where to buy drugs.
And I'm
Everybody's-
like, it's funny because when I realize that, like, I'm a loser, then I turn into Dave.
right. What do you think about
Funny,
that,
right?
Dave?
I think we used to call him leftovers in high school
Why?
because he's number 2.
He was actually number 3. That's not, and it's
That makes you number 2.
True. But 2 is better than 3, although 3 is my favorite number.
So where did we land on how good this episode was?
We should get Mark on here.
I think it's a B. I think it's a B.
A solid B.
A solid B. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it doesn't really have much of a point. It's like also a lot of us just yelling into a phone, which is like, doesn't really make me laugh that much. But I do think the beginning is really funny. I think like misunderstanding drugs
Right.
and thinking weed is really bad and dangerous and cool is really is
Yeah.
funny.
An 85, 84.
For
Yeah.
me, it's a B plus because it's like a solid episode with a little
87.
extra. I think the Dave reveal is funny. I think me arresting you is pretty funny. The
You having the
oregano
hair,
is
like
funny.
the zip ties is good.
Yeah, zip ties are
That's a
funny.
nice little detail.
So B plus for me. B plus B.
I give it an A- just because of my debut, and I think there's a lot more to come from me. Stay tuned.
We're actually out of time.
Huh?
Now let's see one where both of you playing separate characters. Amir's 30th birthday. Jake and Amir's 30th birthday. 30th. Do you remember anything about this episode?
Is this in the boardroom where?
Nope.
No?
Let's watch.
It's not all-nighter, is it?
There's not much Jeff and Dave in this episode.
Should we take a quick 5?
No.
Dave,
Here we go. We're back. Wearing the vest again. There's a lot of vest in episodes we're watching. I'm sad.
Where'd you get that vest?
Sam Marine's vest. I wore it in one episode and then I just kept wearing it.
Yeah.
There's
this
a
vest-
push button on there.
Yep.
4 more tears.
Nice.
I always like the silent beginnings.
Ever had a shit day? I've had a shit life.
What's the matter, man? You're not happy to be 30? You having a bad birthday?
Bad birthday? Nah.
That you.
You're bad at popping the collar.
I've been alive for almost a decade now.
Wrong.
And I have nothing to show for it, save for a few successful business ventures and a lovely wife.
You don't have those things.
Kick me while I'm down, why don't ya?
You said you've been alive for almost a decade now?
Yeah.
A lovely life.
Kick me while I'm just like Jiminy Glick all over the place.
Take it very high.
I just got a letter from myself. Sent to me when I was 12 years old as part of a 6th grade class project where every student was supposed to send a letter to your future self. Turns out, every single student sent a letter to me. Yeah, 28 different letters that all start out with the same sentence. I hope you're not alive to read this. How do you think that makes me feel?
Oh, bad.
Wrong. Like shit.
So I wasn't wrong.
Oh, this one's a gem. All right, you're gonna love this one.
What would I love about this?
Dear Amir, I hope you're not alive to read this. So you have a black heart and no brain.
So everyone, instead of writing a letter to their future selves, wrote a letter to me hoping that I was dead by my 30th birthday. My teacher still sent them.
Right. A 12-year-old wouldn't be smart enough to do this. The teacher, it all had to be done at the teacher's behest. The teacher orchestrated this, absolutely.
You're ruthless, mean, and dumb. P.S. Do the Bills ever win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's pretty mean for a 12-year-old.
That one's from the teacher.
There we go.
Ms. Nesbitt, actually. She would have been pissed at you.
Said Ms. Nesbitt.
You want one from a mean tween, though? Meaner than you've ever seen? Well, I got one for you, Mr. Bean.
Just read the letter.
Dear Amir, I hope you're not alive to read this. So, every day my dad gives me
It tracks.
to your thermos of soup. All I want for my birthday is the courage to finally kill you. He said, your dad is an evil man and he's raising you to be the spawn of Satan. Love, Penis Anthony Dublinier. P.S. Go Bills. Can you believe I knew a kid with the last name Dublinier?
Yeah, I know him.
How do you know Dubs?
I've met him several times.
Letter the third from my best friend Kyle. Dear Amir, die, go Bills, love Kyle.
You're adding love to the end of it.
No.
That was, I think we ad-libbed. I think we ad-libbed
What's the
that.
Bill stuff about?
Because we're from Niagara Falls.
We established in this episode where you were from. You were,
What do you mean you're
outside
from Niagara
the
Falls?
saddest city, we assume.
Buffalo?
Did you grow up in Buffalo?
Niagara Falls, actually.
There we go.
My mom is a French-Canadian queen and my dad is an army rat.
Is it what? Army brat?
You're laughing.
Rat coward who went AWOL during his time at Vietnam. Faked his own death not twice but thrice during the span of 18 months and gave away the names and locations of over 1,000 of his comrades.
God, what a traitor.
Yeah, for that he received the Black Heart, Congressional Medal of Dishonor.
I feel like
That's all really good stuff.
Yeah.
That's like amazing.
My dad is a famous coward. And my mom is a French-Canadian queen.
Do you think she's actual royalty?
He had to relocate to Canada and became, I guess, a prince.
We do also talk about how often your family moved
Yeah.
because of like your dad would be driven to like move out of shame over and over again, which I guess is like going AWOL.
Dishonorable army brat?
Discharged.
I get so sad for you.
Worry not, I still have my successful business ventures and a lovely wife. Holy shit, is that NFL Hall of Fame quarterback and former Buffalo Bills superstar Jim Kelly?
There's no one behind me.
Mr. Kelly, sign my ball, please!
He's dead.
So I say Jim Kelly's here, throw a football. It hit you. You
Yes.
had long hair.
That was
Yes.
really long. That looked
Beautiful.
great. You should do that again, dude.
I don't know if I can.
You can. You absolutely can.
And then we rack focus from me to you, or from you to me, and then Dave approaches Jeff. And I believe it was scripted was, I think he's dead, but then you changed it to, he's dead. You went a little off book.
I read a couple books about this.
And?
Yes, and
Very good, improv.
no or.
Oh, okay, that's another good way to do it. Did the ball hurt?
I think it did, yeah.
We did it, but we did it from pretty close, right? We like just went.
Yeah, I think he like labbed it, but to hit with the point, like
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
hit with like the broadside of the
Right.
ball.
Oh, was it? I thought I would go like that and hit you with the broadside.
No,
of the ball.
can you go back? Because it was so fast. And how many, you guys like hurt me in a lot of episodes.
Yeah, the Ben Schwartz episode, the Milkman one, he shoves
Right.
you into a wall.
Buffalo Bills superstar Jim Kelly?
Let's see how he gets hit.
Mr. Kelly, sign my ball, please!
I think it is the broadside.
The thud is perfect.
Yeah.
Jake doesn't seem to really
Let's
care.
hear my line again, of course.
Okay.
He's dead.
Nice hit.
Nailed it.
Good stuff.
And then were you dead? Was that canon?
Was it? Didn't you do it? I thought you did it in another video too. Did you not?
Where he's dead?
Yes, I did.
You did, right?
Yes.
Okay, what would you give that episode?
That was a tight episode. That was like, it felt like a core episode. I think it's an A.
I love that. I think it's an A too, but the ending is insane.
Yeah.
Like it's really funny that Jeff gets hit with a ball and Dave immediately says he's dead, but it's totally
Unrelated.
apropos of nothing.
It was one of those where we didn't have an ending. So it's like, how does this end? Jim Kelly, I think, is there, but he's not. And then
So
Jeff
like
dies.
that's a bad joke, but then like following that bad joke, we arrived at a good joke of you killing
I don't
Jeff.
think the Jim Kelly thing is a bad joke. You're like, you've been talking about the Bills the entire last half of
But
the
it makes no sense
episode.
that he thinks you're.
you who was just sitting there working.
Oh, I
Half a
imagine
football?
you were throwing it to him, but you are so bad at throwing that it just a wayward ball hits
Oh,
him.
interesting. So Jim Kelly was there, but we didn't see him.
Or it's like a figment of your imagination, and you just have a bad arm. Because it hits me from like the back right.
That would
I
have
guess that'd
almost
be-
been better writing if like somebody looked like him, like passed by or something.
But do we know like? We don't know what he looks like. You
my-
know what he looks like.
In my head, it was definitely that he thought you were him. But it makes more sense that he just thought he saw him somewhere else.
We
and
should
had
have
a
put
bad
just,
arm.
he kind of looks like Paul Greenberg. We could have
I
put
was
him in a
gonna
Jim
say.
Kelly jersey, turning around in the helmet. Gives me a thumbs up.
Yeah,
fades
and
to
then you
white.
have your one moment where you're able to toss the ball to your hero.
Yeah, like Bobby Brady with Joe Namath.
What did you think, David?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
You have a grade?
We're doing the 1 to 10 or the A to F?
Of course, A to F.
Yeah.
An A.
An
Solid.
A.
Yep.
All right, I'll give it an A minus. There were some highs and lows. Some of the lines withstood the test of time. I still hear a lot of "I wish you were dead." P.S. Go Bills.
Yeah. Go Bills is a funny one, and so is a few successful business ventures and a lovely wife.
And a lovely wife.
It's like great things to have in life. By 30, jeez.
And neither of them were true.
Right.
Obviously. Let us know what you think. Thank you guys for coming by, and we'll be back, of course, in a few weeks. Ciao for now.